You check out the ex-CIA. This is the guy, right? I think I saw this guy.
Do you think Jeffrey Epstein was a spy?
I believe very strongly he was a spy, yes.
And who do you think he was working for?
The Israelis. I'm confident it was the Israelis. Jeffrey Epstein is kind of the stereotypical example for what's called an access agent. If you're a foreign intelligence service and you want information, you're not going to recruit Bill Clinton or Bill Gates or Prince Andrew. So you do the next best thing. You recruit somebody who has regular access to them. And that person that you recruit is going to need to make these people feel comfortable. And so you give them plenty of money.
Why the most powerful man, the richest man in Ohio, gave so much of his wealth to the largest modern sex trafficking ring in American history.
A house on an island, you get them in compromising positions. Maybe you bring in young girls just in case you need to use what's called compromat. We know now that Jeffrey Epstein's house had hidden video cameras in literally every room, including the bathrooms.
I could believe that.
Why would he care? Unless it was to use that information against people. It would explain why he got a sweetheart deal in 2006. I mean, this is a guy that's been convicted of child sex crimes. And he gets 6 months of house arrest with an ankle bracelet?
This stunning, never-before-seen prosecution memo and draft indictment, prosecutors in Florida detailing the disturbing evidence they gathered against the financier, calling him a continued danger to the community. But that 60-count indictment never filed. Instead, Epstein landing the now infamous deal allowing him to plead guilty to lesser state prostitution charges.
That's
we have
crazy.
mandatory minimums in this country. That's a 5-year mandatory minimum, first offense. Alex Acosta, who was the prosecuting attorney at the time, said he was ordered by the attorney general to give Epstein the sweetheart deal.
On Justice Lead now, we've got some new details about the testimony from Alexander Acosta. That's the former U.S. attorney from Florida who negotiated Jeffrey Epstein's sweetheart plea deal back in 2007, 2008. A deal that led to the now notorious pedophile serving only 13 months in prison. Barely at that, because he had work release.
Well, who's the only person that can order the attorney general to do something?
The president?
It's the president.
Yeah.
So was it because
maybe
Epstein was working on Clinton? He was a spy.
Oh.
I feel very confident in that assessment.
I mean, of course, is Epstein a spy? Is Epstein a spy? Like, let's be honest right now, I do believe that. I actually would believe so. More of it, and this is my reasoning for it right now. Like, I do think that Epstein's a spy. Like, I do believe Epstein's a spy. I do think it's the case right now. Now, let me go for usual, of course. This guy luckily for me. Like, without Admin Go, me, I'll be calling online to you guys. Like, I need Admin Go to be able to, like, because when I get to the higher point in my life, which I hopefully hope in next year, like, I will be able to, like, you know, like graduate from Admin Go content. But right now, I'll need the guy as much as I possibly can. I'm like a child and he's like a mother or something. Like, I need the nutrients of content. So anyway, do I think Epstein's a spy? I do believe that that's the case right now. The reasoning I do believe the case is because of the case being the cameras. This guy, like, I would even say the reasoning is because of the Epstein files. This guy, like, I get tracking logs for pictures. Why would Epstein, a guy who is known for, you know, minors, shit, all that shit right now, take pictures? Like, let me be honest right now, why would someone take pictures? Like if you're Epstein right now, the last thing you would think of is pictures. But let me be honest right now, when you realize that the pictures are invented right now, why would you take pictures? Someone like Epstein right now would be the last person ever to take pictures. I get Diddy, you know, Diddy with the whole, because Diddy had like a whole fetish in there, so like, well, fetish and all that bullshit, and like, yeah, he did do some blackmail, yeah, I get that too. But like Epstein, and even ironically, Diddy did use part of the video to blackmail people. So again, like, it was like a double-edged sword of blackmail and shit. But right now, you got a guy who would last thing I think anyone would do if it was Epstein right now would record events. Like, you're smuggling and like you're doing sexual things with minors. Like, it's like, what the fuck? You're telling me you're doing all this shit and you're taking pictures of shit? The pictures? Like, there's no shot. This guy's not a spy. Like, there's no shot. Like, yeah. The fact that also, yeah, there's also a good point with the whole thing right now. The fact that he didn't get like too much time in prison under Bill Clinton. Like, he must have had a lot of things under it. But like, in general right now, like, nah, Epstein, there's no way the guy's not a spy. You're telling me that this guy who has all these evidence, all these photos of like Prince Harry and now, example, right now, he had all these photos and everything right now, and you telling me you took all these photos. Why would a guy take photos, especially when you're trying to, like, you have a whole island, your whole job is to hide shit. Like, of course, I know you have a ranch there, but even the ranch in New Mexico right now is not really like the most known thing about. Like, New Mexico is not really area of like even like I remember I think Breaking Bad was like taking place in New Mexico right there. Like, so like it's one of those areas where like not a lot of things would be like, oh yeah, this, that, or like, you know, like, I mean, like, you know, like a big thing. Almost like not to make it like to downplay New Mexico. Like, I must say, like, it's an area where you wouldn't think of like a lot of like bad things happening there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't think, oh no, like this is happening in New Mexico. Like, it's one of those areas where you can hide shit. And especially with the way Epstein also was able to like hide himself in the area too, the ranch in New Mexico, and also the Epstein Island. Like if you literally have an island, why do you have an island? If you had nothing to hide, why do you have an island? Why don't you be like Michael, huh? With the whole setup and everything, like the whole thing. It's like if you had nothing to hide right now, why do you have an island? And then on top of that, don't you have an island? But then you also go through the effort and take pictures of niggas. Like, what the fuck? Man, I get some, like, you know, like some CP bullshit, right? I get that right now. But like, of these big people, like people, like, what the fuck? What's the point of that? Like, I get pictures, CP dog shit. I get that right now. But come on, big boys, why? Like, why? Right? Like, why? Like, it would make more sense to have pictures of the minors rather than, you know, pictures of like, you know, what do you call it, like videos all minors, but you get yourself cropped out of it. Like why would, just so stupid, man. It's just so, like, it just, I do believe that it's blatant. Like, like there is something all about it. I do think that Epstein is a spy. Do I think it worked for Mossad? Maybe. I mean, the fact is, how is this guy, like some like accountant level lawyer dude, able to get like just so much of everything? Has his own island, his own ranch. I know we already talked about the financiers, guys who helped him there, but like overall, like the guy was able to do a lot of these things, and like there's no way he didn't have some help right now. And the way, and also like the dome he had some Israel type, you know, like shit. Like he was able to get pieces from Israel. Like, this guy was doing everything. You know what I mean? Like I do think that there's some legs to it, but overall, like, it's just speculation. I don't believe it's fully. I can prove it. I don't have the files. I mean, I have the files. Maybe I know. If I could call my boys, hey, Pat Bonnie, you know, Cash Patel, give me the goddamn file. Let me check this file or something. You know what I mean? If I could do that, I would do that, right? But I can't do shit. You know what I mean? But ultimately, again, like, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that I'm on crack with alcohol with this one? This is a big one right now. Do you guys think Epstein's a spy or not? Let me go per usual. But again, like, it does line up something up. Like, something odd right now. I understand the whole CP angle of like looking at videos right now, but like, let's be honest right now, like, you only like do it for yourself, or like specifically, why take pictures of Prince Charles or like Bill Clinton? Like, what the fuck? Why? Right? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like why would you go that far? Right? Like I'm sure that it's in videos. I'm sure that in videos, of course, right now. But like, why? But again, I do believe there is legs to this one. But let me know what you guys think. Guys, maybe Israel get the car, guys. You see, Israel get the car. Israel get the car. It's time, guys. It's time. Israel get the car, guys. There, guys. I don't know, guys. But anyway, guys, have a great day, guys. Just like after the context, what I do, try to get a different perspective. I'm here to share my opinions with all the thoughts, all the opinions. I'm here to get the different perspective. To conclude right now, again, Epstein, a spy. I do think there's more legs to it, but again, I could be wrong. I don't know. I just made my points there earlier in the video. That's my points. I don't know if it's true or not, but again, I do think that it's a little bit odd the way he was able to just build his empire, being a lawyer and everything like that. But like, anyway, that's aside. I'm doing anything. I have a long 25,000 subscribers, and I'm sending my birthday to every single subscriber that subscribes. Once a subscriber equals 2 birthdays, basically you're setting up to potentially get 2 birthdays. Links, I mean, I made a video talk about it, explaining it as well. All that is my channel. Have a great day. Thank you.